Hey Saggies, welcome to my channel, Crystal Empress 33. My name's Crystal and I have your weekly message, and this is not going to resonate with everybody. And I'm going to tell you why. These cards came out in the pre-shuffle 3 times. And I put them in different parts of the deck. They weren't stuck together 3 freaking times. And they told me that this is your energy. I'm talking to a Sagittarius or Sagittarians who are lusting after somebody, and you have too much pride to go towards them. Like you're having heavy, intense dreams about this individual. You know, pleasure yourself to this individual. I don't know how else to put that. And you are wanting this person so bad. Something about their smell. So I don't know what. I just heard something about their smell like intoxicates you. You want to find ways to be nearer to them. I know this is not going to resonate with everybody, but if you're resonating, follow along because there's something here. Oh my gosh, this is getting real sentimental now. It's saying you want to breathe the air that they breathe. You want to be a part of their stories. You want to be a part of their happiness. It's their happiness that turns you on. And this is somebody that you've been involved with before, and before they didn't seem happy with you, and almost pathetic is what I just heard. You looked at them as pathetic in some way, like, and now they're really happy, and that is very attractive to you. Okay. This person hurt you. Sagittarius, this person hurt you. It's almost like you wish that they were the version of them that they are now when you two are together. And that's what you think of. Like, why couldn't so-and-so be like this when we were together? Like, this is what you wanted from that person, and now they are that. But they are that without you, and it makes you question yourself and whether or not it was you that made them unhappy. But it wasn't you. And your angels want you to know that it wasn't you. This person was already unhappy, but on some level you had to match that dissatisfaction, because same energies, same vibrational wavelength. You guys had to be in the vibrational vicinity of each other. So it's like both of you had strengths that are opposite of each other. Thank you for the confirmation. You are really in awe of their beauty. You are in awe of their beauty. It's like you look at them as innocent somehow, yet not. There's a purity to it. The number 8 can be significant because I got the number 8 on this, and the moon. So this is like they don't know you feel this way. With the moon and then Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio because I have Scorpio right here on the top. You know what? Let's get some more signs. Pisces. Capricorn. Taurus. 2 more. Aquarius. 1 more. And Aries. It landed on Cancer, just so you know. Okay. Yeah, this is a divine feminine that you're thinking about. I was getting an energy of a feminine, but I didn't want to, like... You've watched them... Okay, this is what you've watched them go through. They were in an emotional storm. They were in turmoil, okay? You knew they were unstable. They had things that you thought you would be able to help them work through and kind of look like the hero. You thought that you would come out looking like the hero, but the truth was this this person really felt like they were suffocating around you. And it wasn't because you were totally suffocating. It was because they weren't used to having that amount of attention on them. Sagittarius, they weren't used to having people see the real them and then like call them out on it. They weren't used to, it's like they were so broken and had so many things that were in their life that just had shattered them, right? This emotional storm, whatever they had been through, whatever traumas, they had not released that. And it's like they were falling apart most parts of the day, and they could keep it together for a certain period of time to spend time with, certain people. But when they were alone, they were falling apart. And it just feels like maybe you just wanted to spend more time with this person because you were really attracted to that energy. And you were attracted to that energy because that's the energy you're lusting after right now, is the energy that they're in. That's who they really are. They just needed to heal. And you got caught up in the middle of their emotional trauma. And this person feels terrible for what happened between you two. Like, it's like they feel shattered beyond something that you can even, you can't even emotionally understand how shattered they feel and hurting you, because it wasn't something that was typical of this person. They had hurt people, yes. But in the ways they hurt you, that had never been, it wasn't like a pattern. It was just a brokenness. Like, this person didn't know how to stand up for, I'm going to say herself. She didn't know how to stand up for herself. And even though she didn't want something, she would do it anyway. And it's like a pattern where she gives and gives and gives to other people to the point where she sacrifices her own happiness. And it feels like she kind of destroyed herself in trying to make it up to you, because she wanted you to see how she felt. So she just allowed you to hurt her over and over in her mind, is what I'm hearing. Allowed you to hurt her over and over in her mind. Shattered her. And she just couldn't take anymore. And you took that as they just give up easy. And this person didn't give up easy. This person stuck around for a long time. You just thought they would be there forever. And you watched them turn this emotional storm into peace. You've literally watched them progress from, I can't take this, I'm in this shit storm here, I can't take it anymore, I've got to find a way to move on. You've watched them walk away and move on, and you're watching them in peace. You got different versions of them, and what I'm hearing is you got the worst version of them. But what you went through with this person has pulled out the best version of them. And they have a lot of respect for you because of that, Sagittarius. They do. There's a lot of respect there because of that. This person feels extremely shattered by you, and I will be honest, this person does. I don't feel like this person wants anything romantically with you anymore. And that may be why you are lusting. They've cut that energetic cord. It shocked you. You watched this person hit their breaking point. And you watched this person hit their breaking point. Like near-death experience, watch them hit their fucking breaking point. And come back from the lowest of the low and somehow live with this level of peace that you don't even, it's like you fake it till you make it, Sagittarius. I hate to say it, but that's what I'm getting. Like you wonder, how can they really be this happy? And they are. But I feel like it's because this person, it's like they had to know the grave to know heaven. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you appreciate peace if you haven't lived in turmoil? So it's like they had to live almost like a human death to be rebirthed and live and appreciate peace now. They've lived with so much animosity and chaos that now that they've got a taste of what peace and happiness really feels like, they're not going to let anybody destroy it. So it's not that this person is still mad at you about the past. There is still some hurt feelings, unresolved things that need to be talked through, I'll be honest. But they still love you deeply. They just love a version. It's like I hear them saying, I love you and I want to be with you, but I wish you could just be a better man. I hate to say it, but that's what I heard. 1021 can be significant. 1210, 1021. I love you and I wish you were a better man. That's all I hear. It's like they see through, I hate to say, it's like you saw through this person's bullshit, and now that they're in this place of peace because their mind's not all stuck in this, this emotional shitstorm and hitting their breaking point anymore. Being in peace, they can see right through you. So it's like they know that you have these feelings. They do. And I'm going to be honest, this person's kind of a badass. They can literally, 1111, this is twin flame. It's twin flame. Divine masculine. I can't make it up. Divine feminine and divine masculine. I can't make it up. This is why you two are still connected. This person's healed, which has triggered you to have feelings for them again. Because there's an energetic cord between you two. And you have felt that it's like before you siphon their energy, and now you're left with what you have to deal with. And their energy is attractive the way that your energy was attractive before. But now it's like they have risen above. Divine feminine has risen above. And you're finding their energy attractive, but you need to match them now because they're not finding your energy attractive in that respect. They really like to be kind of far away from you. If you've ever noticed, it's almost like they're polite, but they can't really be around you for a long period of time. They're like ready to go. That's why, is because there's a vibrational mismatch. There's not an attraction here right now. Not for this person. Not after the peace they've experienced, not after the healing that they've been through, and not after realizing that they were not the complete demise of a relationship. They're seeing your fault, and they know that you've got things to work on, and they've already worked on them. So it's like they're not willing to go back here until you address the things that they've addressed in themselves. They don't want a codependent relationship. They want something where it's like, I love myself, you fucking love yourself, we're committed, we're loyal, we love each other, we're extremely attracted towards each other, we're very sexual, spontaneous and adventurous, but also ease. It's like both of you have this, you both could have this really beautiful dance of, between you of, it's like this person has enough push where you have too much pull, and you have enough push where they have too much pull. It's like you two could really balance each other out if you were on the same vibrational wavelength. But right now it's like you got catching up to do, and that's why you're lusting. This person went through that. This person met you in the 5D. Your astral version came to them and rocked their fucking world. And when you were getting all of that attention, they were experiencing spiritual experiences that you haven't even touched, like you haven't even scratched the surface of experiences that this person's been through yet spiritually. And you have started going through them, and you don't understand them. You know this person's has been through that. You have questions, but you don't know how to open up that conversation because there's a split between you two. All right? There's a split between feminine and masculine. There's that runner-chaser dynamic, and that cycle can go. I feel like this is the last cycle for you, Sagittarius. I will say that. But there could have been interference with the Cancer, is what I just heard. And they tapped my left calf. There's something about a feminine Cancer sign that's done something in secret that's going to come to light. With 3, communication, there's something going to come to light regarding this situation here. And it's going to give this divine feminine all the power. And somehow you're involved in that, Sagittarius. And I'm sorry to say, it's scaring the shit out of you. but this person knows about it already. You don't know what they, yeah, I mean, they know. And it's like they want you to know they know, but they're just not saying anything, giving you the opportunity to come clean about it. But they know, they've got it. They've got what they need. And there's some type of cancer, feminine cancer, that's been a third party in this situation, that's done something awful. And this is why the divine feminine won't come towards you. Because you've never expressed the truth about what has happened. You've never come clean about this. And what happened to this feminine was absolutely earth-shattering. Life or death. Life or death. And she's remembering your part in it. She's remembering how you treated her. She's remembering things she said in times of need, that you said in times of need. And she's also got evidence of your part that you played in this. So she's kind of, what in her mind, she's calling it even. Whatever she did to you that shattered your life, she feels like what you did to her was payback for that. And although it's like, it feels like you could get in some serious, like, trouble with the law is for what you've done. And this person's decided not to press charges against you, and they want you to know that. They don't want to see you miss out on more life just because you retaliated out of anger. This person knows what it feels like to retaliate out of anger. And they've got a lot of regrets for things they've said and done. And it's like they feel like their way of making peace with what happened between you two and forgiving you, for allowing them to forgive themselves, is by giving you the gift of not having you locked up. I'm just going to be honest. That's why they haven't done anything about what has come to light and what they have. But just so you know, more evidence is about to come out about this. My left calf is being tapped again. More evidence is going to come out about this. And it is going to crush this feminine to see this. Absolutely crush. You two aren't going to have communication for a while. It is going to hurt you like a motherfucker. But you're going to have to let this go. If you ever want this person back, truly want their heart, and truly want something long-term that's sustainable, you are going to have to give this person space. And allow them to live their life the way they want to live their life. And be patient. The way that they were patient with you while you were out doing whatever that crushed them. You are going to have to give them the same gift that they gave you. Time to figure out what you want. And in the meantime, this person pulled back because the pain of loving you became too painful. So they had to pull back. You were shocked by that. And you watched them go from chaos to peace. And they believe in you. And they've seen versions of you that you have never been here on earth. And that's why there was so much sexual attraction to you in that time frame. When it feels like she was trying to win you back, or, you know, it's just an energy. You may not be a she. You just be the feminine in this experience. The energy that this person was sexually attracted to was that energy. And the reason this person is not showing any signs of sexual attraction to you right now is because she's not experiencing that 5D masculine twin flame energy. She's not experiencing that between you anymore. She was only attracted to that energy. That's why she was attracted to you before. Because she was being exposed to who she was and who you are. She had a lot of confusing experiences, like almost like what you've been through or are going through. Where there's a lot of attraction in a dream state, and it wakes up and it's like, damn it felt like she was really here, and you look over and you touch the pillow and nobody was really there. But it felt like you were making love all night long. And then you see that person that same day, and they barely say 2 words to you. That's what she went through when she went through the experiences you're going through right now. Because you're going through an awakening. You're not going to be able to stop this. Shit's gonna, like, look, now they're tapping my right knee, which is masculine energy. You're not gonna be able to stop this. Your pride and your arrogance, I hate to say it, has put you a cycle behind this person. They're moving on. You're gonna have to play the catch-up game if you want this person back. They're not gonna fall for the same games that they used to. They're not gonna fall for the same cute nuances, that things that you used to say that maybe they giggled and thought were attractive before came from a lower vibration. You say it now and it's annoying to them. They don't, like, what do you mean? Like, they don't even, it doesn't even land as something as sexual and playful flirtation. It doesn't land as flirtation to them. It's going right over their head, because they expect they are at a level where they require somebody who can look them right in the eye and just be honest and say what they want to say, and how they feel, and says it in a respectful manner, not in some sarcastic, backhanded compliment type of manner. They've grown out of that. They like they like to speak to people who are mature and speak to them with respect and softness. They've come to like softness. It's almost like their life was really hard, and what they're attracted to is soft, the softer side. And yes, they're tapping my left calf again. She's attracted to the softer energy, like, well, Cancer, Pisces, Libran energy can be pretty soft, and Scorpio can be very soft, and it's just Virgo can be very soft. They're attracted to that type of energy, and I hate to tell you this person is preparing themselves to date. They've watched you time and time again date multiple people, and did not once react to you trying to flaunt that in their face, is what I just heard. Not once did they react to you trying to flaunt that in their face. They've had overreactions trying to figure out if you were seeing other people, but in regards to actually seeing them, it's like you were flaunting people, and they just healed. The more you did that, the greater the gap of connection you put between you two. So while you were doing it to deliberately hurt them and think that they were going to stay, what you were actually doing was creating a larger separation, because the pain you were causing them just got to be too much. They finally realized their worth and decided it was too much pain for them. The way that you had finally realized that your worth was, the pain they caused was too much. You both hurt each other. It's like, there's that song by Christina Aguilera or not Christina, Pink, that's going through my mind. Would you stay? I think it is. If I ran your name through your mud and told all kinds of lies about you, would you stay? That song, listen to it. It is it is breaking your heart that this feminine is following her passions and happy and making new connections that don't involve you. You do not like it that you're not the center of this person's world anymore. You do not like it that this person has playful sexual jokes with other masculine men publicly. Somehow you see that, and you talk about sexual jokes. They talk about sexual jokes somehow, and you do not like that. It's like a rip in your heart every time you hear them, because you think all you can think about are what those men are thinking about what she's saying too. So it's like, but she's doing it from a place of like playfulness and just her personality, where you're taking it as her cheating, and she's not seeing this as a connection anymore. There's no tie between you two. You still feel tied to this person. You see how they're still tied to this barren tree? This tree is like, it's not dead, but there's no fruit, there's no leaves, there's nothing growing on it. And this is how this feminine feels, and that is killing you. All right. They want me to get letters for you. They don't like the Mr. Romeo act. They don't fall for the normal wham bam thank you ma'am, the sweet nothings in your ear, type of stuff. They've been played with that, and it's a turnoff for this person. So just so you know, if you, they are into intellectual conversation. That's what stimulates this person. Intellect, creativity, spirituality, being healthy, seeing the world. Well, sex, I'm gonna be honest, sex is a big part of it, but it's like they're not willing, it's like they've realized their value, and they're not willing to fall for this type of Romeo type of energy anymore. Like just showing up at somebody's door with flowers is not going to, it's not going to communicate anything. They want to speak to somebody. They want somebody who can speak the honesty that they speak. And this person's become extremely honest. And this is not a slide towards you. This is to let you know why you've been lusting after this person. 555 was just on the clock. You're in a new, you guys are in a new cycle. Things are shifting. All right, now letters, and then I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm so excited for the Ohio. A could be significant. Somebody's name may start with A. Look, and do you see where it fell? It fell on breaking point. This card says final straw, overwhelmed. Okay, breaking point, reach their limit, final straw, overwhelmed, and the letter A fell right on it. So somebody's name starts with an A. Sorry. The letter fell. I like to close my eyes when I do this, but that fell out on my finger. M, I have two M's. M, sass. I'm seeing the word curse. Like this person might, like this feminine might cuss a lot, or used to cuss you out a lot, but now it's like there's no cussing, it's just sass. And you find that attractive. The letter G, okay, all these letters that came, the letter K is significant somehow. The letter G, the letter I, and the letter X. And look, I have EX right here, so this is an X of yours for sure. I have the name Jason. It's literally all together. J-A-S-O-N. Jason. Jess. Yeah, Jess. Look, and I have new as well. So maybe that's somebody new that you've seen. Look, I have T. Somebody named Jess is about to spill the tea. A-S-S. Somebody named Jess is about... Okay, now I'm getting somebody's tapping my left calf. Somebody named Jess is about to be an ass and spill the tea. Do you see that? Jess and ass and tea are all together. And I've got a CDC report. Like, the CDC, maybe... Did you have some type of STD? I'm sorry. W and M. You see how I said two M's, but this literally landed like W and M. Womanizer here. They don't want a womanizer. Look, I also have the name Tessa, Jade, Jace, I just heard Karen or Carrie. I do have Carrie here. Boo is literally all together with the heart. And look, hashtag boo it with a heart right there. Come on. I didn't even move those. Somebody's about to spill the beans on you. Someone named Jess is about to be an ass and spill the tea on something that you've done. All right. That's what I have, Saggies. Take it how it resonates. Peace and love.